Well, hello there, darlings. I've come here to tell you a story today. This is my second vlog. I think I will be doing a series of these, and I will be doing storytelling. And today's story happened to me 2 days ago. I had to go out in the world, and the pandemic is raging, and people are dying, and it's a very tragic thing. And the nurses and the doctors out there are on the front lines, and people are dying, and they're holding their hands, and their family can't come, and it's just a horrible thing, and they have to run around with masks, and it's just a terrible thing. And anyway, I got into my vehicle and departed for Walmart. We were going to buy all of the ingredients on Saturday for our wonderful anniversary dinner, but always, we forget something. And I know you do this too. I'm not the only one who says, oh, we've got everything, no problem. And then it comes the day before, you're assembling the products, and you say, blast, there is no something. Well, I had to get a list of some things, and I still forgot something that was completely unrelated to the dinner that I still need, but I digress, I say. So I went to Walmart, because Walmart is the closest grocery. And the 3 ingredients I needed were green onions, some people call them scallions, minute rice, because I don't want to do the work to do regular rice, and a carton of eggs. So I went to the produce section, and I don't shop at Walmart very much. I just get odds and ends here and there because it's a very quick and easy place to get things. And so I'm looking for the green onions because the produce section is the first place you come upon. And I'm circling the onions, and I find no green ones. They're all yellow or white. Some are red. There are mass empty bins everywhere. It looked like a tornado came through, and everybody snatched up all the onions and potatoes and everything. And I'm circling and circling and circling, and I get lost in the avocados. I mean, I tell you, there were tomatoes everywhere, and cucumbers galore. And I finally find the green onions. They're with the parsley. I don't know why, but what caught my attention were the leeks. The leeks. The leeks were bellowing to my eyes from across the room, and they said, I am a leek. Come find my little sister, the green onion. And so I approached the place of the leeks, and I looked about. And I found the green onion, and I patted myself on the shoulder and said, you did a good job. Now 2 more items. Please rush off, because time is wasting. And so I go to the main aisle, and I look at the signs, because it's the only way you can find anything in this crazy madhouse of a store. And so I approach the aisle with the non-Caucasian food items, because they have to separate everything out. I mean, rice and Mexican food and everything is down one aisle. It's very racist, and it makes me sad, but at least I can find things. And so I go and up and down the aisle, searching to and fro, and see nothing but vast emptiness. I mean, when I worked in a grocery store so many years ago, I tell you, that was illegal. They would take you outside and beat you with a squash if you ever had empty holes on the shelf, especially when it was very, 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 very busy. And I'm looking about, and I see nothing but sacks and sacks of the type of rice I do not want. I do not need 50 pounds of rice. I never eat that much rice. It clogs me up. It for days and days and days. It makes me sleep like a baby, but I am clogged up to the point where I break the toilet and I have to call somebody. And it's money out of my pocket, and we just don't need this in our life. And I'm searching about, and I'm watching the grocery store clerks and who are stocking their shelves cough and hack like they've got the plague, and I'm scared to death even with a mask on. And I'm looking to and fro, and people are going by, and they're not doing the social distancing thing. And I gaze skyward, and there is my inner race. It was looking its nose down upon me as if I was some peasant. I said, I see you looking down upon me. I shall snatch you and take you home with me. And on to the third ingredient, which took me to the back of the store, where the dairy and the eggs were kept. And I made my way to the end of the back of the store, going down the back aisle, and I looked to my right, and there was nothing but hole in another case, and I'm scared to death. I'm thinking people are just snatching away the eggs, and I realized for a moment, that's the butter section. I don't know what they need with that much butter, but that's the butter section. And so I scan the room from left to right and right to left and to and fro, and I find the egg section, but there is a person parked right in front of the eggs, gazing upon a sign, and he reads upon the sign and takes several minutes to digest every syllable. And upon completing his task, he looks back at the female companion that is with him, and he looks at the empty cases where eggs should be, the type that he is looking for, and he gazes back and fro, and to and back and fro, and it's a very, very confusing, completely disorganized mess. And he grabs one carton of 18-count eggs. And he puts the eggs in his one big cart. He gazes upon his female companion. And he grabs two 18-count egg cartons and puts them in his basket. But then he pauses and thinks about what he can do to improve his situation. And he grabs three 18-count eggs and puts them in his carton basket. And then, like nothing, they stride away, and I dash for the egg carton that most calls out my name. And it's the 12-count, 1-carton egg. And I snatch it from its shelf to ensure that I do not have to beat up an old lady who needs 13 cartons of eggs. And I make my way to the front of the store, go through the self-checkout, trying to see, because the mask is blowing my breath into my glasses, and I have to fight through this imaginary fog. And all the people who are just standing there thinking that there's not a plague going on, possibly carrying death with them. We don't know. And I scanned my ingredients, and I made my way out to the store, hoping that I wouldn't be murdered in the lot because of my transgenderedness. And I got in my van and strode away. My hope, people of the world, is that you enjoyed my little story. And I shall see you another day.